From a YouTuber cheating on his 4 months pregnant wife.
It was 5-10 minutes of my life texting somebody that I don't give a fuck about.
To another YouTuber getting exposed by his own mother.
Now come on now. You ain't gonna keep having all these different types of girls in here. You know that's disrespect.
Mom, wait, Mom, screaming.
You need to figure out what you're gonna do. Mom.
Here are the 8 most unfaithful YouTuber boyfriends. Starting off with Landon, who on May 27th, 2025, would be accused of cheating on his fiancée, the Wizard Liz, while she was 4 months pregnant. On May 24th, 2025, Liz and Landon posted a loved-up Q&A video, but fans later realized the truth was hiding in plain sight. During the Q&A, Landon openly adored Liz, and even got excited when she messaged him while in a relationship.
When I saw those pictures, I was like, oh, he looks cute. But obviously I didn't think anything of it. We just talked a little and that was it. I got into my relationship. You also got into a relationship then. So we were both like just living our lives and
but in my head, I like adored you, to be honest. Like every time that you would send me a message, I got just uniquely excited.
He also claimed she was his ideal partner and still cheated on her.
I felt I related with you and the things that you were saying. Like in my head, you were always such an ideal partner, ideal woman, ideal wife.
Ironically, he argued against the idea of not trusting men, a point he himself disproved.
I would say it's not a great message. It's honestly a toxic message. This thing I've seen people saying of like, oh, you can never trust a man. Like, never trust your husband. Like, he may just cheat on you.
Liz even called him out when he said partners should learn to forgive.
Forgiveness is a big thing. So if you have ever had a trust issue come up, you got to learn how to forgive and work through that. Otherwise, that'll just turn into crippling insecurity that you suffer with.
Depends what the trust issue was. If the person is like texting other people.
Yeah, well, there's different like degrees of severity for sure.
And sure enough, that's exactly what ended up happening. The way she side-eyed him said it all. Crazy, right? Fans later called the video a horror movie where the villain smiles in your face. Because just 3 days later, on May 27th, 2025, Liz revealed Landon had been cheating while she was 4 months pregnant. In a viral IG story, she wrote, "I will never ever create a fake narrative for social media. I will not preach something and not take the advice myself." Landon decided to make a Snapchat account and reach out to a girl to meet up. He was just with me in London, made a whole book about how much he loves me. Anyways, the girl reached out to me to my friend today, showed us evidence. He called the relationship fake. Meanwhile, my cats are with him in Dallas. All my stuff is there in our apartment, and oh, I'm 4 months pregnant. Because Landon had allegedly told one of the women he texted that their relationship was fake. She continued, "He says he's incredibly sorry, but honestly, I feel like I didn't know him at all. I feel stupid for ignoring the signs and dreams I had that I even told him about, and he told me I was crazy. Listen to you, intuition women. Men want to lead the world, but can't even control their lust. It's weak. A man that can't control his lust will never be able to lead. I'm absolutely heartbroken and shocked. My haters can go celebrate, haha. So funny. I will always have the last laugh though. He lost everything and I gained everything. Thank God." The fallout led to Liz deciding to sell her $100,000 engagement ring and donate the money to single mothers. Landon would break his silence through now deleted Instagram stories where he admitted to inappropriate texting but downplayed the incident, calling it a 5 to 10 minutes of texting during a moment of weakness.
It was 5-10 minutes of my life texting somebody that I don't give a fuck about, jeopardizing everything that I have. Like, it's just ridiculous. Like, I'm not gonna come on here and ask for your forgiveness. I'm just gonna come on here and ask for understanding, because I made a mistake, but that doesn't mean that I don't love Liz. I love her with my entire heart, and we have a baby on the way. And over the last 10 months, I have done everything I can to give this person all that I can and to make her happy and do all of this. And regardless of how much I care, I made a mistake. And in the middle of texting somebody I should not be texting, in this moment of weakness, like seeking validation, and it's just a bad behavior that I can't believe I did it.
He also shared an apology alongside an ultrasound image of their baby. Under the image, he said, "My deepest desire is to give you the life you deserved. I'm so sorry." People weren't buying his excuses. They called him delusional for downplaying the situation and expecting any kind of sympathy. But then the drama took a wild turn. Now they're accusing him of full-on stalking her. It all blew up when fans revisited Liz and Landon's random airport meetup in Athens. Fans claimed he tracked her IP address to orchestrate the encounter, painting him as some obsessed Netflix villain. Liz and Landon tried to shut it down during their Q&A, insisting it wasn't like that. But at this point, nobody's listening.
I went on a trip with my friend. And the thing I want to clarify, because a lot of people think that you stalked me.
Which is crazy, by the way. Just got engaged and Liz posted that video. There were some comments that were like, I think this guy is like an upper stalker.
Her.
He like knew where she was gonna be.
My friend does not have social media. Like, she doesn't have Instagram, and I never ever post my location for safety reasons. Never ever. So no way he could have known I'm in Athens, and especially there.
I start walking to leave the airport, and as I'm walking, I try to be observant, but I'm like looking around, and then I walked a step and I felt like I entered just like a new dimension. Not to sound crazy, but I took a step forward and I felt like I walked through a veil almost. And then immediately I sensed that I need to look up right over here, and I look up and I see Liz sitting. She has a hat on. She had like a mask basically covering her face. She was eating food, so like I can't even really see her. She's sitting by her friend, and I thought, oh my God, that's Liz.
And this isn't the first time Landon has stalked someone. After his breakup with Liz, his ex-girlfriend Abby exposed him for displaying the same narcissistic behaviors he had shown during their relationship.
He sent me thousands of flowers. He found my address. He found my therapist here in Miami, and she couldn't tell me that, but she was like, your boyfriend, like this and this and this, and I freak out. I'm texting him like, how the f did you find my therapist? How the f? He's like, I wanted you back. I wanted her to have my experience with you. I wanted her to see that I love you. And I'm like, he didn't even deny it. He comes to my place, and I'm like, you know what? You can come in. He's leaving all these flowers. I block him from the doorman. I do all of this stuff. And I'm like, no, you can come in here. My best friend and I sat right here. He's crying, begging for me back on his knees, hands and knees, saying what he did was wrong. He admitted everything, putting his hands on me, gaslighting me, cheating on me, making me feel like I had BPD. I was physically abused by this man. I was mentally abused by this man. He took my past trauma and made me feel so safe and heard and understood. And I fell for it because I was stupid and codependent and idiotic. And I have no more shame anymore. He wrote me a love letter. He wrote me a book. He wrote me a song. He came to my house with thousands of flowers every time he messed up, and he just swooned me back in. And I was so stupid, and it's so embarrassing. It's so embarrassing. I took him back. Like 7 times. He cheated on me. I took him back. I ended up getting pregnant by him. Despite everything that happened, fans were shocked to see Liz defending Landon in a few Instagram stories, which left many of them furious. In one of the stories, she said, "My friend kept commenting that I never called her or have seen her DMs, and her comments kept getting deleted. I don't understand what your motive is." She also leaked Landon's phone number and email, and people are calling and texting him every second to unalive himself. "I don't want the father of my child to hurt himself. He's already going through it, and he's already lost everything. Stop the hate, please." On May 9th, Liz shared an Instagram post with the caption, "You fall in love with a pair of eyes, then become blind to all others." Later, she quietly edited it to, "I was too blind." But just weeks later, on June 2nd, she posted a joyful ultrasound photo with a caption, "Mommy's biggest blessing," owning her power despite the textbook betrayal. Unfortunately, her story is far from unique because just a day later, Austin McBroom's infidelity scandal would resurface, revealing an even darker pattern of deception. Austin McBroom, co-founder of the popular YouTube channel The Ace Family with his ex-wife Catherine Pais, is now facing serious cheating accusations. The couple, who built a following of over 18 million subscribers by sharing their family life, had secretly struggled in their marriage. In January 2024, Austin McBroom publicly announced his divorce from Catherine Pais. "For this new year, I'll be taking a leap of faith. I've made the hardest decision of my life.
the decision to close the book to my marriage. We have mutually agreed to a divorce, but will remain a team when it comes to our kids. We created one of the greatest stories, almost a decade together, so many memories, so many accomplishments, but every book comes to end, and now we will be writing a new book as separate authors. The post was polished, emotional, and vague, exactly what you'd expect from a YouTube family trying to protect their image. But less than 5 months later, that entire narrative got torn apart. On May 28th, 2025, Catherine appeared on the Call Her Daddy podcast and exposed what had really been happening behind the scenes. According to her, Austin had been cheating throughout the relationship, including during her pregnancies.
He's cheating. Where were you? What happened?
Yeah, so there was like quite a few moments.
Okay.
But there was a
Let's
couple
go through
of
it.
moments where I was like, I'm heartbroken.
Okay.
Like,
First one. Let's go to the first one.
so, I don't remember exactly the first moment because I feel like there's just so many.
Including a time when she saw a suspicious message on McBroom's phone.
I'm kind of like, I'm taking photos for myself for my phone, like, oh my gosh, like taking the photo, and then like a movie, my phone dies. It just goes black. And I look at him without a thought and I go, give me your phone. Let me take a photo. Because, we're going to miss the moment. She's getting her first haircut. As soon as my hand grabs that phone, mind you, I had never looked in his phone. I grabbed the phone and it felt kind of weird because I'm like holding his phone, right? It just felt odd because I knew maybe things he was hiding. I didn't want to look.
Yep.
As soon as I grabbed the phone,
No.
like out of a movie, this long text comes through. If you really love your wife, you wouldn't be da 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 da. And I like my brain scanned it, but I wasn't able to read it fully. But in that moment, my heart drops.
Prompting Catherine to confront McBroom privately.
We walk out of the store or the salon, and I said, Austin, who was that? And he's like, it's nobody. It's nothing. Please tell me who that was. I saw the text. And I kept replaying what I could have done. Should I ran to the bathroom? Should I I'm like, what should I have done?
Like tackle him and read it.
I was like, I didn't get to fully read it.
But you saw enough that it said, if you really love me,
it was
you'll
an
leave your wife.
emotional, I saw enough to know instantly, this is an emotional relationship he's having with somebody.
She later described the situation as surreal, saying,
I'm pregnant. There's people watching us. The camera's on. It felt like, it just felt surreal. The assistant notices, looks at him. He grabs the phone from me and instantly deletes the message.
Catherine said she initially trusted McBroom and didn't believe the allegations because they were constantly together.
Like, we're co-parenting, we're married, we're business partners. I mean, when is he gonna have time? But it's really interesting. I was telling my mom the other day, I remember when I was 16 years old and I walked into a room where the TV was on, and there was, it was that talk show, Tyra Banks. And there was a lady who said, if a man has enough time to go into the bathroom, he has enough time to cheat. And it just stuck with me.
During the interview, Catherine stated she knew for sure 3 women were involved.
Like, I know personally of women. Like, I don't know them personally, like as I'm friends with them, but I know who they are. And I would never say their names.
Yeah.
Never. I would never, I'm not that kind of person. But I know of many.
Many as in like...
I know for sure of 3. Like, for sure.
Have they ever reached out to you?
No, but they're out there in the world acting like that never happened, probably. And I know the truth.
After publishing her book, Dolores, My Journey Home, where she detailed the long-term damage caused by the relationship, Austin immediately responded on Snapchat, admitting to the cheating allegations, but claimed Catherine knew and approved.
Her acting like she had no idea what was going on, that is a complete lie. Catherine knew what I was dealing with for a very long time. I would come to her and I would voice how I feel about how I felt like I was getting no affection from her. There was a year period where we had no sex, and I would vent to her telling her what I needed. Her exact words verbatim on my kids. She said, just don't make me look dumb. Don't embarrass me. I don't know what that means to you guys, but to me it sounds like, go do whatever you need to do because I'm not capable of giving you what you need.
She denied this, saying she was unaware and deeply hurt by his actions.
Was that he said that yes, I cheated and she was okay with it as long as, he said, as long as I said you don't embarrass me. And that is not true. I never, ever ever said that. I would never say that. And I would never want my kids to think that that is okay to cheat on your husband or your wife. And I will make sure that I raise them and that they know that they never, ever do that, because that is so wrong. And you never cheat on the person you love. And I would never in a million years say that. So that was really hurtful that he said that, because I'm like, just accept it. People would understand that better.
But while McBroom's scandal unfolded over years, Speed's cheating drama played out in real time with far less room for denial. It all started on September 8th, 2021, when Speed's friend Marcus set him up on a blind date during a live stream.
Yeah! It's my baby now.
Surprisingly, she matched Speed's high energy.
Your ass is so much fatter in person.
Oh no.
No,
what? Whoa.
What?
Even barking back at him, which is rare.
Can you go first? I got a deep voice when I bark, okay? Alright, hold on. Let me practice. I got you. See?
Go using the chat. Oh my god, it turns me on. Keep doing it.
After that first stream, Speed and Dream started talking more and more, and you could see the happiness on Speed's face every time they were together. Eventually, Speed asked her out, and Dream agreed.
To be my girlfriend.
Yes, I would.
But everything would fall apart when Speed's own mom exposed him, revealing that he was bringing other girls into the picture.
Yeah.
Come on now. You ain't gonna keep having all these different types of girls in here. You know that's disrespect.
Wait, Mom, I'm streaming.
What? You need to figure out what you gonna do.
Mom.
Who you gonna do?
Darren, what?
Dream clearly didn't like what she just heard, and Speed didn't handle it well either, telling her to chill and time out.
Chill. My mama, that was Marcus' cousin.
No, like,
Chill, Dream, chill. On my mama, Dream, chill.
Bro.
Oh God, no. On my mama, so time out. Calm down. Calm down. Chill. Just chill.
She cited that he cheated, but Speed completely denied it, insisting he brought the girls for a blind date he wanted to set up for Marcus.
Am I not setting you up on a blind date tomorrow? Yes.
You're lying. Like, I'm not
Thank
stupid.
you.
No.
No, wait, time out. No, wait.
He lies.
No, wait, no, time out. Marcus, am I not on God? So on my day, am I not set up on a blind date tomorrow? Yeah. Thank you very much.
But Dream had enough. She then walked out.
Just go.
Bye. Like, I really don't know.
Kai tried to save their relationship, but that didn't work out either.
My name is Dr. Sanat. I've been doing this for about 8 to 10 years. This is my specialty.
Okay.
Yes, you do.
Just for her.
I could be like,
Shut the f up! Be quiet, bro. She pissing me off, bro. Like, bro, she doing this shit on purpose, bro. She trying to show the fuck out, bro.
Hey, cut that bullshit out. Hey, I'm not with the bullshit. We are not fucking kids. We are not kids.
With Speed boldly admitting to actually cheating.
Now look, I don't know. And I don't think the world will ever know, because I don't know if there was any cheating going on.
Cause listen, like, okay.
I cheated. No, I'm fucking fuck it. I cheated on you, Dream. I cheated on you. And I'm saying that shit from the bottom of my fucking heart. I cheated on you.
Okay, then guess what?
I cheated on you, okay? All the way. Okay, no, fuck that. I'm gonna come in with this shit for this fuck. I cheated on you? Yes, I did. I show Speed cheated on fucking Dream.
Can I turn my camera?
No, Dream, please turn it on, bro.
Speed's relationship serves as a reminder that even in the world of streaming, trust is fragile, something Noah J456 learned the hard way. In March 2018, streamer Noah Johnson, known online as Noah J456, married Martina. However, in 2021, during the Electric Daisy Carnival EDC in Las Vegas, he began an affair with fellow streamer Fuzzly. The affair remained secret until August 2024, when YouTuber Mr. T Lexify exposed it in a video.
About a lack of trust where nothing bad happened when you did not listen to Noah's ex-wife Martina about Noah's scandalous behavior in 2021, which did not allow for a third Z house to happen. Noah invited all of us to Texas in September 2021 for a third Z House, yet nothing was ever filmed because Noah cheated on Martina in 2021 at EDC. And you and JC were utterly supportive of him in Texas, even inviting him to cry at our own Airbnb without my consent. It boggles my mind that you would be supportive of a man who blatantly cheated on his wife for fun, yet would not share the same sentiment to me when I was obviously in an abusive relationship that I could not escape from. JC and Noah are not exempt from this either.
On August 8th, 2024, Noah addressed the allegations and publicly admitted to having an affair with fellow streamer Fuzzly during a YouTube livestream. He called it the biggest mistake of his life, explaining that their emotional connection began during a difficult time in his marriage.
3 years ago, I met another streamer, Fuzzly, ended up having many long talks with her about her breakup with her then fiance that she had been going through, and me in my marriage that I was very, very unhappy in. So we bonded through these talks, and at some point we realized that we had feelings for each other. I already am seeing like we love you and stuff like that, and I just want to repeat, like, I'm not sharing this experience with you guys for people to forgive me. I'm not expecting people to forgive me, and I don't want to be forgiven. After we shared these feelings, we decided to end contact, and we haven't spoken to each other in the 3 years since then. I made literally the biggest mistake of my life and had to accept that I did something that I was incredibly unproud of in getting closer with someone and developing feelings for them. Next couple of years since then, I treated myself how I thought I deserved to be treated. I punished myself, and it put me in a very, very dark place for a few years.
Fuzzly also addressed the situation in her own livestream, confirming they had an emotional affair. She revealed that their bond formed after her breakup with Edison Park, as they leaned on each other during personal struggles.
When I was broken up, before it was public that I was broken up, I went to 100 Thieves Creator Camp, and when I was there, I was obviously a mess. I was just trying to distract myself, but I had just gotten out of an engagement, so I was, you know how I am with when I yap. I just talk to everybody, and I just say things. So we were getting cozy. Everyone got really got to know each other pretty well. We're staying up to 2, 3, 4, 5 a.m. just by campfires and stuff. And so I got to know a guy there named Noah J, and he's a YouTuber and stuff. He's with 100 Thieves. Super friendly dude. Basically hey, he's like, I'm married. Marriage is not that simple. He's like, basically explaining that him and his wife have struggles too. And I felt very comforted knowing that when I look at that my relationship fell apart, that other people's from the outside it might look perfect, but it's not perfect. Relationships just aren't perfect, right? And it felt comforting to know that. And so I talked to him more, and we talked, and I remember we stayed up till 5, and we talked, and I felt so understood.
Fuzzly expressed regret for not setting boundaries and acknowledged crossing a line.
I think it's very, from my perspective at least, it's very inappropriate to if I'm in a relationship, I'm not gonna go listen to one guy vent about his relationship problems to me. That's already crossing a line, right? And so obviously the line was already crossed at camp. Just me listening to his problems, I felt was already crossing a line.
The streaming community had mixed reactions. Valkyrie called the situation very messy and stated that Fuzzly was fully aware of her mistake.
This situation with Leslie, I learned a lot yesterday. I learned all the details. Obviously, very, very messy. She definitely is very aware that she fucked up.
And fans took to social media platforms to express their opinions, with many criticizing Noah's apology video. EDP's apology was more convincing than this. The scandal had serious consequences. Noah and Martina divorced on Christmas Eve 2022, with the affair being a major factor, and Fuzzly even sent Martina a private apology letter, expressing remorse for her role. But he wasn't the only high-profile streamer facing backlash for relationship drama, because around the same time, XQC found himself entangled in his own series of romantic controversies. XQC and Adept started dating in 2017. Their relationship was on and off for years, often drawing attention due to public arguments and reconciliations. However, in September 2022, XQC announced their breakup, saying he wanted to focus on family.
Basically, at home was really odd because I'm moving in and whatever, and I love my brother, I love my family, okay, but he and his girlfriend and me and Sammy, we just couldn't be all at once in one place. We just couldn't. It was just not possible. Like I had to make a choice. I was cornered into choosing between family and Sammy, and unfortunately, what happened is that I kind of just chose family.
The split turned contentious when Adept filed for divorce, claiming they were in a common-law marriage. Shortly after his split with Adept, XQC began dating fellow streamer Francine Fran. Their relationship went public when photos of them surfaced online, and the couple appeared happy, often sharing moments with fans.
What was his pickup line? It was, "Where do you live?"
However, by July 30th, 2023, XQC announced on stream that they had broken up.
That one time I said like Fran wasn't here anymore, and I hadn't talked to her. I hadn't talked to Fran about it. That was gonna say that, so she kind of got caught off guard and she tried to keep the facet up. But me and her haven't been together for a while now.
On August 13th, 2023, Fran addressed her breakup with XQC during a Twitch stream. She revealed that he had cheated on her, which some fans initially doubted. However, the situation escalated when XQC unexpectedly joined the stream and admitted to the infidelity.
So, a lot of your juicers think that I'm lying about what happened, about you cheating on me. Can you please confirm or deny?
I will confirm.
Thank you.
I think a lengthy segment needs to be done about this down the line for like a bunch of reasons, right?
Viewers weren't impressed with his admission either. Blood has become everything he said he would never. I love XQC, I've been watching him for 3 years. However, seeing the last post lately, I'm starting to think that the guy is the main problem, not the people around him. But while XQC faced backlash for personal betrayals, Dr. Disrespect's career was upended by far more severe allegations. In December 2017, Dr. Disrespect broke character during an emotional live stream, removing his signature sunglasses and wig to address his audience honestly. He admitted to being unfaithful to his wife, Mrs. Assassin.
Hey guys, kind of having a little bit of an announcent. And I just want to be completely transparent with you guys. As you guys know, I have a beautiful family and a wife and kid. And I want to be transparent that I've been unfaithful.
And wanting to take a break from streaming to focus on his family.
Stupid mistakes, man. I'm gonna take time off to focus on my family.
The scandal sparked mixed reactions from fans and the gaming community. Some were heavily disappointed, while others respected his honesty and accountability. And after a 2-month break, Dr. Disrespect returned to streaming in February 2018, only to be blasted with a permanent Twitch ban in June 2020. Twitch did not initially provide a reason for the ban, leading to speculation and rumors. However, in June 2024, it was later revealed by former Twitch employee Cody Connors that the ban was due to Dr. Disrespect sending inappropriate messages to a minor on Twitch's platform in 2017, with a tweet that read, "He got banned because got caught sexting a minor in the then existing Twitch Whispers product. He was trying to meet up with her at TwitchCon. The powers that be could read in plain text." Dr. Disrespect admitted to the allegations on his now deleted tweet, saying, "Were there Twitch Whisper messages with an individual minor back in 2017? The answer is yes, but denied any illegal intent or plans to meet the minor. These were casual, mutual conversations that sometimes lean too much in the direction of being inappropriate, but nothing more. Nothing illegal happened, no pictures were shared, no crimes were committed. I never even met the individual." Following the response, he would continue to edit the tweet, removing the word minor and adding it back when people called him out.
Now, the doc actually edited this statement twice. So initially, he posted it with the word minor in it, saying, "Were there messages with an individual minor? The answer is yes." But then shortly after he published it, he edited the word minor out of it. So he removed that. He redacted it like a fucking CIA document, trying to bury it, just snapping it out of existence. So then it read, "Were there messages with an individual? The answer is yes." But people were quick to notice the edit. And you can actually check edit history on Twitter, which I didn't know you can do, but you could clearly see that the original no longer matched the current one because he took the word minor out. So when people caught him red-handed, he just edited it one more time to put the word minor back into it.
The fallout was severe. His game studio, Midnight Society, cut ties with him, and the San Francisco 49ers ended their partnership. Dr. Disrespect's fall from grace was a reminder of how quickly public personas can unravel, a lesson Ned Fulmer would soon learn in his own devastating way. Ned Fulmer built his brand around being the ultimate wife guy, constantly gushing about his wife, Ariel. But in September 2022, rumors started swirling about Ned cheating on Ariel with a colleague, Alexandra Herring. Fans noticed Ned's absence from recent Try Guys content, sparking speculation. Then on September 27, the Try Guys released a statement. Ned Fulmer is no longer working with the Try Guys. As a result of a thorough internal review, we do not see a path forward together. We thank you for your support as we navigate this change. Ned also admitted to a consensual workplace relationship, apologizing for his actions. Family should have always been my priority, but I lost focus and had a consensual workplace relationship. I'm sorry for any pain that my actions may have caused to the guys and the fans, but most of all to Ariel. The only thing that matters right now is my marriage and my children, and that's where I am going to focus my attention. The internet exploded. Fans felt betrayed, especially since Ned's identity was so tied to being a devoted husband. Not to be that person, but loving my wife is my personality. Ned Fulmer, father of two, was always my least favorite Try Guy, and now you're telling me he has cheated on said wife with a coworker who was engaged to her boyfriend of 10 years. The betrayal hit hard, especially for fans who looked up to Ned's seemingly perfect marriage. However, on October 4th, the remaining Try Guys, Eugene Lee Yang, Zach Kornfeld, and Keith Habersberger addressed the situation in a YouTube video.
Now, we were always planning on a public statement, and we're working towards that with our team, but in light of rapidly accelerating speculation, we knew we couldn't wait any longer. And we were obviously incredibly shocked and deeply hurt by all of this. This is someone who we'd built a brand and a company with for 8 years. We feel saddened, not just personally, but on behalf of our staff and our fans who believed in us.
Eugene's visible anger and hurt resonated with fans, highlighting the depth of the betrayal. A fan summed it up with a comment that stated, "Honestly, this is really sad to watch." Eugene looks so angry, and Keith and Zach look like they're on the verge of tears. They didn't just lose an employee, they lost a friend, they lost money, they probably lost sponsorships. Most of all, they lost trust and faith in someone they considered family. They're dealing with this whilst having their company name that they built from the ground dragged through the mud in association with Ned's actions. I'm glad they were so responsible and respectful to the fans when releasing this genuine apology. Ned's affair not only ended his tenure with the Try Guys, but also tarnished his public image. But this pattern of betrayal and fallout wasn't unique to Ned, as another internet personality, Albert Chang, faced similar consequences when his infidelity came to light. YouTubers and fellow offline TV members Albert Chang and Lily Pichu started their relationship in 2018. However, speculation arose on their breakup after fellow offline TV member Pokimane posted a tweet hinting at betrayal. It's insane how the best of people can turn out to be massive snakes, sparking speculation among fans. Shortly after, Lily Pichu confirmed the breakup, stating she was heartbroken and needed time away from streaming. On a post that read, "Albert and I aren't together anymore. I apologize for all the subtweeting made by my friends. They were shocked and acted out. I didn't know if I should share it or how to share this and was stressing out about it, but at this point it doesn't matter, I'm too sick and tired," she added. "Needless to say, I'm probably going to take a short break from streaming." It was later revealed that Albert had been unfaithful with fellow streamer Sarah Avocado-Peeled Lee. An accidental leak of a flirty Google Doc between Albert and Sarah intensified the whole thing. Both Albert and Sarah made public apologies, acknowledging their actions and announcing breaks from content creation. On November 12th, Albert posted an apology on a tweet. He stated, "I'm sorry, I made the worst decision of my life. I chose to be unfaithful to Lily and caused her an excruciating amount of pain. I'm incredibly sorry for my selfish and irredeemable behavior. I betrayed her trust and love for me, and for that, I don't know if I'll ever be able to atone for it. I'll be taking an indefinite hiatus from content creation to reflect and spend some time alone." And on November 13th, Avocado Peeled would also post an apology. No one deserves the level of pain I caused, especially not Lily. I'm sorry for the extreme hurt I've caused to everyone in the communities, to those who I could once called friend, and to Lily most of all. I'm sorry. On October 5th, 2020, Albert returned to YouTube with a video titled, "Hey, It's Been a While." In it, he addressed his disappearance, admitted to everything, and took full responsibility for what happened.
Hey, it's been a while. For those of you who don't know why I've been gone, yep, I f***ed up. Okay, that's an understatement. I really f***ed up. While I'm not famous by any stretch of the imagination, last year was the first time I could support myself as a content creator, largely thanks to my friends and peers who believed in me enough to promote me on their platforms. But I was weak. I let my physical and mental health fall to the wayside as my work became increasingly mixed with my personal life. Eventually, I failed to balance it all and ended up making some inexcusably terrible choices that cost me my career, my community, and many of the people closest to me.
But by that point, the damage was already done. He had left offline TV, his reputation had taken a massive hit, and Lily had already moved on, both personally and professionally. She stayed active in the streaming world and eventually started dating fellow creator Michael Reeves. Albert's return didn't cause much noise, and has kept a low profile since then.